Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon, and it is a scorcher. It's so hot, but there is a breeze, and that's really encouraging. I hope you got a fan. Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 30. I passed by the field of a lazy one and by the vineyard of a person lacking sense. The reason why Solomon knew that this belonged to a person who was lazy was that the field was all overgrown. And he saw and concluded that this man is not working. And the idea of working really is a privilege. But the truth is, not everybody is able to work. Some people can't work because they're physically unable to work. Others can't work because they just are exhausted. Life has treated them in such a way that they're emotionally or mentally drained. Still others are not working because they can't find any work that will be suitable for them, and therefore they can't work. We can quickly make a judgment on people who are not working, and we can assume that they're being lazy. But that may not be the case. In fact, quite often it's not the case. And we need to, in effect, gain an understanding. Just because something looks like it might be a reality, the truth is that it might not be the reality that we think it represents. So when you see someone who perhaps looks as if they're not doing or being what they should be, before you make your judgment, before you pass your accusation against them, remember there could be good reason as to why they're not in a position to be able to sort their field out. But of course, there are those who are just lazy. And there are people in life who are lazy. They're people who just won't work, people who won't get up and get on. And those people, Solomon recognised that there was going to be trouble ahead for them. And so he says right at the end of the verse, he says, and by the vineyard of a person lacking sense. And how might he have concluded that that person lacks sense? Well, the vineyard was not up and running. The vineyard was not producing, as it were, grapes in order to make wine, to provide food. So therefore, things were being neglected. And it's true that if we neglect anything in life, it isn't long before problems arise. We need to have a maintenance program in everything that we do in life, and that includes spiritual investment. If we set ourselves a task of making a little bit every day, then we will always have enough. If we set ourselves a task and we don't keep to our word, then we will neglect the task, and therefore when it comes to provision, we won't have any. Brothers and sisters, give a little bit every day and you will always have plenty. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.